Hello and welcome to my weekly video blog, and today on A Vogel Talks Menopause I'm going to be talking about my favourite 5 superfoods. If you like my tips and advice, then please subscribe and remember to hit the bell icon so you can be notified of all my new videos. We all know that a healthy diet with a good variety of foods can be so helpful for supporting the body through the menopause. But we are busy people, and sometimes it can be really hard to plan and sort a healthy ongoing diet. But what you can do is you can sometimes rely on what's called superfoods. You can add these into your daily diet. Very simple, very easy. Superfoods are foods that pack a real punch full of nutrients and vitamins and minerals in a very small quantity. So this is one of the reasons why they're so easy for you to use. But some of them are really expensive. They have very exotic sounding names like baobab tree, camu camu, chlorella, which I can never say, and all sorts of other ones. And very often they come from very exotic places that we haven't heard of. They can also be quite difficult to find if you don't have a health store near you. But what I found is there are some foods that are so readily available and they get missed as being superfoods, but these foods can pack a real punch too. And these ones, easy to get and easy to fit into your daily diet. So I thought today that I would tell you about my 5 favorite ones, the ones that I will eat on a regular basis. Number 1, which probably comes as a real surprise, is cucumber. This is packed full of vitamins and minerals such as potassium, magnesium, vitamin K, which is really important for bone health. It's high in fiber. It's also high in water, which is great if you're getting a little bit dehydrated and you need a quick fix and maybe you don't have a water tap or a water bottle near you. It contains electrolytes, and electrolytes are combinations of minerals and vitamins that help to balance the blood very easily. Cucumber is also anti-inflammatory, so it can be great for joint aches and pains. It's an antioxidant, and it is also really good for keeping you detoxed. It's a nice cleanser, if you like. Really important thing here is you need to have organic cucumber. Ordinary cucumbers, a lot of them are mass produced. They are grown what's called hydroponically, which means they're just grown in water and fed a mix of chemicals to let them grow. So in order to get the best range and benefits of vitamins and minerals and everything else that's in cucumber, just go for organic. Keep the skin on, because the skin is where most of the fiber is, and that can really help if you tend to get a bit bloaty or a little bit constipated. Number 2 is walnuts. If you look at half a walnut, it looks exactly like the scan of a brain. So walnuts are great for brain function. They contain healthy fats which are needed for things like memory. They contain vitamin E. They're also high in fiber. They're high in antioxidants. And they're known to help to support your friendly bacteria. And again, if you're getting a bit bloaty and windy, then anything that's going to support your friendly bacteria is going to be a balance. Walnuts are also really good for balancing your blood sugar level. So if you find mid-morning or mid-afternoon or mid-evening you get that real energy slump, then walnuts can be absolutely great. Only thing here is you only need a couple. Walnuts, as with most nuts, they are quite high in calories, so you don't want to overdose on them. The other thing, to get the best benefits from them, they need to be in their shells, so you need to shell them. Ordinary walnuts that are already shelled, they could have been sitting in your local supermarket for months and the oils in nuts can go off really quickly. So these types of nuts aren't really going to give you the best benefit. Nature is wonderful because it's given the walnuts a real tough shell, and that keeps the nuts fresh for a long time. What I often do, I find a really nice mid-morning snack of cucumber and a couple of walnuts. So I'm looking about that size of a chunk of cucumber, a couple of walnuts that I just shell before I'm going to eat them. And that, believe it or not, will keep me going right through until lunchtime. Number 3 is medjool dates. I love these. They are so good if you get a real sugar craving. Medjool dates are high in fiber, so unlike a lot of other dried fruits, they release their sugar content really slowly. So they're not going to give your blood sugars a real big hit and then a big slump. So they can sustain you for a long time. 2 dates is absolutely fine. Again, like most dried fruits, they are quite high in calories. So 2 dates is roughly about 120 calories. But I find that because they're so sweet, unlike chocolate, which, you know, I could chomp and chomp on, medjool dates, I find that 2 is really enough. I can't really overdose on the dates just because they are too sweet. The other health benefits, so they're high in fiber, as I mentioned, so that's great for constipation and if you're getting wind and bloating. It contains potassium, which is great for energy. It contains copper, and it's a really nice one to take if you know that maybe you've got a really busy morning and you know you're not going to eat maybe until 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you find that if you maybe go more than 3 or 4 hours without eating, you've got a big slump. So dates are great because you can put them in a little tub, take them with you, and whenever you start to feel peckish, you can just eat them, and that can keep you going for a long time. For me, with the dates, I tend to find I like them as an evening snack, so I would have them maybe an hour or 2 before going to bed. And the great thing there is that, again, they will keep your blood sugars more stable during the night, and that can help you have a better night's sleep. Number 4 is sprouted seeds. I have posted a blog on the benefits of sprouted seeds, so if you want a lot more detail, then please just click onto that. Sprouting seeds is so easy, and it will give you a huge range of different sprouted seeds that are very fresh. You literally grow them yourself in your kitchen, and you just eat them when you need to. Most of them take maybe 3 or 4 days to sprout, so you can have a continual supply of super duper goodness just at your fingertips whenever you need something. My favourite sprouts are things like alfalfa, mung beans, and red clover. And the great thing with these is once you've grown them, you can keep them in the fridge for a couple of days. You can put them in sandwiches. You can put them in your salads. You can just eat them. A really nice snack is a handful of sprouted seeds with a sprinkling of mixed seeds like sunflower seeds and sesame seeds and pumpkin seeds. You can also use them as a garnish on things like soups and any other foods that you are preparing. So this is one I really would say that, you know, it takes a couple of minutes twice a day, if that, to grow these, and they are just jam-packed full of just about everything that you need to help support your diet. Number 5 is cocoa powder. Now, again, this needs to be organic because you're going to get the best benefits from them. And just remember that cocoa itself is one of the most chemically sprayed crops on the planet. So get it organic, definitely if you can, because you're at least going to avoid that type of contamination. Cocoa is fabulous because if you're a chocoholic, you can add it to so many things. You're going to get the lovely chocolatey taste without the high calories. Heaped teaspoon of organic cocoa powder is about 12 calories, so it's practically nothing. Cocoa is full of potassium, which is great for energy. It's got iron, it's got magnesium, it's got zinc, it's got selenium in it. So it's got a huge range of minerals that can be really, really helpful for you. My favourite one, for those of you that have been watching for a while, you'll know that one of my favourite snacks is a couple of dessert spoons of full-fat Greek yogurt, heaped teaspoon of organic cocoa powder, mix it up, and you've got a super chocolate mousse that's full of protein, healthy fats, and all the goodness that you get from cocoa. Only problem with cocoa is it does have caffeine in it. So for those of you that really struggle with caffeine, you could substitute the cocoa for carob powder. So it's not quite the same, but you can use it in all the same snacks and drinks that you would cocoa powder. It's got calcium, it's got magnesium, it's got iron, it's got fiber in it. It's another great one for balancing blood sugar levels, and it's great too, along with the cocoa, if you've got that kind of chocolate cravings at any time during the day, you can put it into something like yogurt, or just make a small drink with it using one of the milk substitutes. So I hope you found this helpful. I love these superfoods, and as I said before, they are so easy, they are cheap and cheerful, and you can eat them on a regular basis just to help to support your general diet. For those of you out there, if any of you have your really favorite superfood or something that you find really helps you on a regular basis, please share, because we would all love to know. And until then, I will see you next week for another edition of A. Vogel Talks Menopause.